there, Leo Sun, Leo Moon, Leo Rising. It's Maggie from Moon Directed. Welcome to my channel. Here we work with energy to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. And today we are going to cover the mid-season of Taurus, so that'll be May 1st through the 19th, and see what the energies are and how can you use them. And so let's go ahead and get into it. I am using the 9-card spread. If you've never been here before, I will walk you through it. If you would take a moment right now and go ahead and hit that thumbs up button and, you know, show me that you appreciate my time and my effort. Wow, it keeps doing that. It's just, okay, wow, these cards today, they are talking. Okay, so this is the key to the situation. This is the past, present, future, thoughts, feelings, actions. We will clarify it. If you were looking for a channeled message, I do those on the monthlies, and I do those each week. And these are just like a little quick fun update to see where we're going with things. Okay. This is interesting. So this is about security and bringing security into your life. It's the overall energy. So you have a lot of, you got 2 cards here for the outcome. So I'm really interested to see what we got going on here. So the key to the situation here is what in the heart space feels like home, what feels like community, what makes you feel, you know, happy and joyful. The garden represents community. It represents, that sense of being with your soul family kind of thing. In the recent past, you've had okay, so your thoughts, trying to get information is how to overcome an obstacle. Now, so the Leos, I know they like to travel a lot, like hanging out with their friends, and I think that fire signs in particular are really struggling with this big shutdown the whole world's on, and so maybe that's been a real obstacle for you, is like, how can I get out there and be with my friends and hang out with them and bring that kind of joy and stuff into my life. And so let's just go a little further and see what we have happening. So in the area of transformation, you have the snake. Now, the snake in Lenormand sometimes represents the bitch. I'm trying to see how that's going to come into play here. It could be that there is someone in your community that is really nasty and you just don't want to deal with them anymore. But it also represents other things to me. When I see a snake, it is that wisdom, it is that eternal wisdom, which would help you to create a transformation. So wisdom from lifetimes. There is also the transformative energy of shedding your skin. And so changing your behavior in some way, doing something differently, that's a major change, could also affect the transformation. But in the future, in your area of thoughts and abundance, you have abundance of happiness. So whatever this transformation is, whether it's releasing someone from your circle of friends that does not work for you, or changing an attitude or a thought pattern, you know, shedding the old to reveal the new. This also could have to do with health practices. So maybe it's time to transform something in your life that would bring in more health for you. So it could be something like that, but whatever it is, it works out really well. So you've had a little difficulty in the past, been anxious about your intuition. So maybe you thought somebody was doing something. Maybe you thought you weren't feeling right. Maybe you thought, you know, this needed or that needed or whatever, and you weren't sure. And so you've had some anxiety about it, but I'm going to tell you, you should always listen to your heart. Your heart is your higher self speaking, whispering to you to let you know. In the near future, you have, in the space of the heart, you have a female. So could this mean that you have a relationship coming in with a female? Absolutely, it could mean that. But when I do the general readings, I tend to assign the yin and the yang energy to the male and the female in Lenormand. And so this would be an open and receiving heart, which explains the happiness too. And it's from this community that you are creating for yourself. In the recent past, the obstacle. So the key to the situation is the obstacle. It's interesting because the key is up here. I mean, the mountain is here, and this is in the key house, and then we have community. And so I feel like there's been some real obstacle with not being able to get out with community and have the usual social interactions that you want to have. And it is creating major movement forward. So Leo, are you like, okay, I am going to go ahead and book a big trip because I need to get out and go do things. Or this represents major change in your life. And we have this shedding of the old going on up here in the transformation. So maybe I'm moving to a new community. So the obstacle may have been the key to a house, like waiting for a real estate deal to come through. So it could be that there is this whole, it's a big transformation. It's a big move. It could be a change in job, although I'm not really seeing anything here that makes me think that, except for in the area of the fish, which represents financial abundance, there's happiness. And so this big move could also be bringing that in. Okay, so there is some kind of communication that comes to you that helps to create stability. This is the anchor house, and we have the anchor here. This is financial security and stability and being protected as your overall energy. And so here we have the security. Here we have some kind of a contract, written document, something that comes in. So there is some news that you've been waiting for, some information. And so the obstacle may have been that there's been a big delay in getting this information, because up here in the area of information coming in, it's been a block, it's been an obstacle. And so it looks like the information is coming to you in the very near future, and it will help to create this sense of happiness and stability in your life, and allow you to open your heart to receiving whatever this offer, this opportunity is. This looks beautiful. Excellent, excellent. And so just as a reminder, this month I've been really, this week rather, I really feel that using the I am statements of I am prosperity, I am abundance, are really going to help to bring about the transformation that we need in our lives. So here we have trust in higher forces. And so whatever this delay is, whatever was keeping you in the dark, whatever was keeping you from you're doubting your intuition, is this really going to work? Whatever that is, you need to trust that there was divine timing at work. So this feels like it's about divine timing. It's about pieces of the puzzle that needed to be rearranged in order to create for you the opportunity that is this major move forward in your life that brings in the sense of stability and security. Okay. In the area of the heart, you have bring love into the situation. And so I feel like this is important, especially if you've been dealing with someone who's been being negative, that you understand they're doing the best they can, and just, release it and turn it over to the light. There's that. This is also about bringing self-love into the situation, or it is this peace in the heart, this peace in this community. Love the community situation. This is about finding the space in your heart to be open and receptive to receiving love, to receiving opportunities. So let's just see what the action step is here. Be loyal to what you love. Be loyal to what you love. Be loyal to the community. Bring the love to the community. Listen to your intuition. I believe you are going to get the information you need that creates stability in whatever the situation is. So is it stability and security in a current situation? It's a transforming of the situation in some way, but it is about being loyal to yourself, being loyal to what you love, being loyal to what's in your heart, and being open and receptive to receiving this love from others. So that is beautiful. Let's get you a color card and send you on your merry way to enjoy the next 2 weeks, because it looks like you got some big stuff going on, but it looks like it's something you've been really seeking the answers for. So trust the divine timing, trust the up. Okay, so and for some of you, it is totally about love. So this community, this sense of belonging, this happiness, this being open to receiving the love, pouring love in the situation, you have rose, attract a relationship. Now, intimate partnership, obviously, when it's the rose and it's red, I think that's it. But it could also be, it just says a relationship, and so it could be a business relationship also. It definitely feels 7th house, intimate, 2-on-2 thing, except for this community card, to be honest. This feels like just, I think it's something that makes you feel happy, safe, and secure. So Congratulations. It looks really good. All right. I will talk to you soon. You take care. I'd love it if you'd hit the thumbs up or leave me a comment. Let me know what's going on. And we'll chat soon.